Go fruit yourself.
I'm making a chunky veggie soup today. So I've just cut up all the ingredients. I've got like turnip, sweet potato, 3 different colors of carrots there, some red onion that I'm going to saute with the mushrooms to start with, and there's some chili there. That's some pepper chili. Got some spinach, which I'm going to put in at the last moment most likely. Got some potatoes. These are kifla potatoes, which are really, really yummy. They're tiny little things, but they're perfect. Cabbage. Got some organic cabbage. It's all organic. That's it. About to get into it. Okay, so first step, you got to saute the onions. You don't have to, but I like to do that first. And there's no oil in here. This is a non-stick pan. Okay, so it's like an Enviro non-stick pan, not the standard one. So you just push those around, and then we're next going to put in some mushrooms and some chili. Okay, so now you add the mushrooms and push them around a little bit, then add some chilies. You want to get like the moisture out and have them, you know, a little bit bronzed up. Okay, then we add some vegetables, some more root vegetables. Add your carrots and, you know, your sweet potato, everything like that. Well, carrots come first because they're the most dense. You can probably chop them smaller than that as well. Then add some sweet potato. Push that around a little bit, just so it's kind of coated with the onions and the mushrooms. Then put the good old potatoes in. As you can see, I need a bigger pot. So what I did here was I poured out the mix into a bowl, and then I mixed it up because it was just too hard in that small bowl to mix it. So I had to take it out and just, you know, get everything that was underneath and just get it all really nice and combined. And then I put it back on the heat. Okay, so you want to have some water boiling already in a kettle because it's going to speed up the whole process. So you pour it into the vegetables. You want to cover the vegetables essentially. And as you can see, this pot is too small. But, you know, that's all I had, so I had to make do. Just pour it all the way in there. And then you got to bring it to the boil. Well, first, before you do that, you put in some tin tomatoes. Okay, just 1 tin, low sodium, organic. And it just gives it a nice color, a nice flavor. Push that around. So then you want to bring it to the boil, and you can see that it's too high, so it's going to boil over a bit. But that's the idea. Get it boiling and keep it boiling for, you know, maybe like about 15 minutes or so. You want it to reduce down. So you want it to boil and kind of simmer, and then you add the lentils. So the lentils could have been added maybe a little bit later because they kind of disintegrated into nothing. But that's good because they're easier to digest that way. So just push them in there. Oh, it's super, super yummy. It was really good. No salt in there or anything. It's just, I don't even think I'm going to put in these beans because they're like really, really salty. So yeah, stay tuned. We're bubbling away. Okay, so I've decided it's time to add the parsley. Look how beautiful this is looking. This is gonna be amazing. Oh yeah, little veggie soup, where you been all my life? Oh, my veggie soup, you are so warming. I'm going to let this reduce down a little bit. Something I forgot to add is coconut sugar. So, about 1/4 cup. Okay, now chuck some baby spinach in there, a couple of handfuls. You only want to do this a couple of minutes before you take it off the heat because you don't want it to be overcooked. Soup. Oh my god, it's so amazing. This is really like the first soup I've ever made properly. And it turned out well. You can see how chunky it is. I love it chunky. I don't really want watery soup. I like nice and chunky. And it's a big bowl. That, my friends, is a big bowl. Here's half a lemon next to it. There you go. There's a bit of steam coming off. You know, if you really want it to be super tasty, you should wait until it cools down a bit. And then it's just heavenly, really, really yummy. And just finish with a squeeze of juice, lemon juice. So if you don't want to have bread, you can have crunchy lettuce leaves. Perfect substitute.
Banana girl. Go fruit yourself.